I was having some tea this morning and I just thought to myself, well, let's build a new prison, right? That's something you think in the morning, isn't it? Right? Yeah, for me it is. So here I am with the Prison Architect game, and this will be a new one for us. So let's make a new series out of this and see what we can do here. I'm already saying I'll probably be pretty bad at this game, but I'll give it a try anyway, and let's see what we can make here. So for prison agenda, for our new prison, we can select female or male. I'll go with male because uh, I don't know, the first one will be male, then if we do another one, it will be female. For the warden, I look at the options here and I'm choosing the pacifier just because this reduces the overall temperature of the prison, making the inmates less likely to cause troubles. Trouble, just one trouble, not multiple troubles. And I think that will help me because I have no idea how this game works in general. I'm half through the tutorial, so I don't know. So we have a few dogs here, one cat and a dire wolf. Definitely a dire wolf. A dire wolf. Not even wolf, dire wolf. And for the size of the map, I'm going with large. I'll leave Fog of War enable. I'm selecting the island plot, which is the new Island Bound DLC that was just released. So let's try a new game with something new in the game as well. And I'll leave it selected, the generate forests and the failure conditions, which means that we can lose the game. So that is not like endless. I won't change anything else. I won't add any mutators. Mutators are basically modifiers that you can make the game harder, easier, or anyway, that is a lot of different things that you can do here. But I think for the first time, let's go with the basic options and let's play it. Let's see what happens. And here we go. Let's just pause things for a moment and see what we have here. So this is our island. Oh, some shakiness in there. So, okay, we have a bit of land to build on. So what I'm already thinking about is that I'll probably leave the area close to the boat dock to staff and maybe visitors or things like that. And we'll build our cells at the back here. So I think that would be nice, hopefully. Now we have, what is that? CO's guidelines on criminally insane inmates. They must have padded cells. So this is for the criminally insane, okay. Make sure you have psychiatrists and orderly staff members on your payroll. Set up psychiatry consultation. Left untreated and checked, criminally insane inmate may exhibit addictive behavior, attempt to break out, or turn violent. Orderlies will help escort and heal, and they do not suppress inmates like regular guards. Criminally insane inmates mixing with others can sometimes lead to trouble. And finally, inmates from other secret levels now have a chance to become criminally insane. So keep an eye out. Okay, so this is, I believe, from one of the updates that the game had, as I never play it. So I'll have all the updates in there. So we have a letter from the CEO. Congratulations on completing your basic induction, if I ever had one. Soon design, building and running your own prison. Every prison needs a warden. So he should be one of your first hires, build him a nice office, and he will open up a whole range of advanced facilities. Individual jail cells are expensive, especially early on when funds are very tight. Save money by starting with a single large holding cell. Okay, I didn't know that. We can have one big cell that will be shared with a lot of inmates. We might start with that. Get your kitchen and canteen up and running before the first prisoners show up, and be sure to hire some cooks. Nothing irritates a prisoner more than empty stomach. Building a prison is an expensive undertaking, and you need to become a master of raising large volumes of money through grants and contracts. You can access through the report screen. Okay, some things that I didn't know here. So we probably have to take a look at these grants and contracts. And I can build a big cell at the beginning, so we can use that as a shared component. So we should accept our first grants, and we have the prisoner intake. Let's take a look at the reports tab, and we have the grants here. Can we change anything? Like, for example, the amount of people that we are getting. Doesn't seem like we can now. But okay, grants. We can select some of those, and here are what we need to build there. So for this one, we need to build a holding cell, shower yard, kitchen, canteen, hire guards and cooks. Administration center, we need to build offices, hire a warden, unlock finance, and hire an accountant. Inmate health and well-being, staff well-being, and criminally insane wing. Okay, so maybe let's start with this. Have I accepted already? That was just clicking on it. Oh, that's great. And an administration center as well, because I want to hire the warden and start building some offices. Now, what I'm thinking here is that let's building it in brick. I don't think there is any difference between both. I'll leave the auto lights on, so we don't have to worry about that. Okay, to start, I'll build. What should I build? I don't know what I have to build. Well, I do know what I have to build. Let's think this through. Let's plan some things here. So, walls. I want to build some cells in here. And I think, let me just see how big is the size of this cell. So I could do one there, and so it's 5 meters there. So, and another one here, and I have a 2. Yeah, that sounds fine. So 5 meters by 4. So let's go back to planning. Can I use, yeah, planning, walls, and so 4 meters, no, that's wrong, by 5, and I think that's what we need, I would say. Maybe like this. To be honest, I could put down all these, right? And yeah, that's not really what I wanted, but that'll be good for planning. Okay, so this is not really what we need there. This is what we need. Can I remove that? Yeah, totally can. Because I want to get the area that we will need here. So then we build a full holding cell, and then we just start making sure that our plans are going to work. I don't know if it's the right way of doing things, but I want to give it a try because I think, well, it's worth planning things around and making sure that we have everything in place there. But I think we need to start building what we actually need. The only thing I will do here is, I don't know if we need those walls there. Might use that for a door. Double door here, double door there. And that seems like a good plan, at least at the beginning. So getting there, we build or try to build a foundation for this. Maybe we can start just here and then we make that bigger. I think that would be good size for that. But now we also need a shower, which I think we can start doing a proper sized shower here. And let me see, let's get those walls. So I'll probably have like kitchen, shower, and canteen around here. We need a yard as well. So can we have this area as a yard? So let's put a wall in there. So that'll be our yard. And can't build there. How big does it need to be? That's a good question. I have no idea. Let's see at the quick build and see if I have an idea on the size of this. So 12 by 13. Okay, shower. Okay, so 12 by 13 is the minimum that we need. But we probably want to go bigger with this. Oh, I've paused the game. Okay, let's pause that again. Not a good idea to do that right now. So back to planning. So we need a shower, which I believe we could throw it right there. If we have, I don't know, maybe showers line up in here. So that seems like a pretty big shower. Now we need a canteen, which is probably be bigger than the kitchen itself. Maybe the kitchen will be good enough at that size. And then the canteen in here. Now that's good. Then we'll have more cells on this side as well, hopefully. And what else do we need? The yard will be on this side. Kitchen, canteen, and okay, so that should be more than enough. Now let's get some doors into this space. As I mentioned, I want to have a double door there. So we can choose different colors as well. Let's start with gray. Let's go with gray. Rotating doors like so. Okay, let's unpause the game and let them go and do some of their stuff. And well, for flooring, I don't think I can do it yet, but what do we want here? How do we go about this? So this would be the cell blocks and maybe padded. Maybe not. Wooden deck doesn't feel like it's too safe. I could use sandstone. It is for outdoor only. Or concrete tiles. Concrete floor. There we go, concrete floor for this one. Haven't finished that yet. Come on, guys. Let's start speeding things up. Because they're very far away from where they need to go there. But that's right, we will get there. So, well, we'll do floor. We need some objects in there as well. Can we set up that as a cell? Actually, it has to be a holding cell, not even a cell. So I might have done this on the wrong place. Well, you know what? Okay, that's fine. Okay, we can do this. Do I need to include the door there? I'm not completely sure, but I will. So what a holding cell needs? Surrounded by walls and doors, toilets, and bench. That's interesting. So, okay, let's go to the objects. For sitting. Okay, so at the moment, let's just do this. Maybe not there, go there. And we also need toilets as well. So you guys will have 4 toilets, and that's all. Anything else? So bench and toilets. Okay. So let them finish whatever they're doing. Now for this, we definitely need to start building the shower here, which might be very expensive at the beginning. Maybe we should do this. Yeah, I'll do this, a smaller shower there. And kitchen. And then, to be honest, I think I'll do the whole thing here. And then we need some doors in there as well, right?